So recently naglabas si Xiaomi ng another budget phone. Priced at around 3,000 pesos, si Redmi A3. Itong phone na ito is really budget friendly and I would love to know kung kamusta naman itong phone na ito. Would it be worthy as a good backup device or could you use it as your main daily driver? Malalaman natin in this video. So guys, ito na yung bagong labas ni Xiaomi na Redmi A3. Sobrang nito mura and this is a very large display, 6.71 inch. Meron daw siya octa-core na processor daw. Mukhang may side fingerprint scanner pa daw siya and malaki ka ng battery. Hawak ko is a 3 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of storage, color black. Buksan natin. So pag mga murang series ni Redmi, ganito ang pagbukas niya, no? Hindi the usual. So, pagbukas natin, bubukas sa'yo si Redmi A3 na phone. Ayan, kita natin. Kung pinulat mo to sleeve, you see may sticker na nakadikit dito. And, yeah, mga basic specs, it's here. And this is how it looks like dito sa likod. And pretty much, it's a knockoff ng Huawei Mate 50 Pro. Kita naman natin. Obvious na obvious. And glossy yung kanyang likod, so expect a lot of fingerprints. Sa ilalim, microphone in, and of course, just your Type-C port, print scanner, and of course, your volume rocker. Sa ibabaw, you have your loudspeaker, and of course, yung kanyang audio jack. And SIM tray dito. Sundutin ko lang. So, kita natin sa triple card slot, dalawang nano SIM, plus isang micro SD expansion. So, dito nakatago ka ng SIM injector pin. And dito sa side, ka ng 18 watts na charging brick. And on the other side, nakatago ang kanyang charging cable. Ito, user guide and manuals. And since wala siyang case na kasama, i-recommend ko to sa inyo, no? Itong Redmi A3 case ni Shandy Beetle. So, I've been using Beetle for quite some time already. And I feel na sobrang nilang durable, sobrang okay. And I really love the way it is. No? So, it gives you extra protection. So, kampante ako kahit mahulog ang phone ko, no? So, fit lang natin. Yan. So, tanggalin ko lang ito na. Yan. So, ganito gagandang case mo and protected yung camera module, protected yung mga kanto ng yung phone, which looks pretty nice. And this is the Shandy Beetle case. Link on the description. So, itong budget-friendly na Redmi A3 with a 3 gigs of RAM and 64 gigs of storage would be priced at 3,399. And ang kanyang higher variant, which is the 4128, will be priced at 3,999. Link on the description. Now, pagdating naman sa form factor nitong phone na ito, I would say na it looks quite similar sa mga gaya-gaya, no? It looks like the Huawei Mate 50 Pro. So, marami naman sa kanya kumukopya, be it si Realme 12, Itel RS4, halos ganito na itsura ng kanyang camera. And despite this being a very budget-friendly phone to have a design like this, I think it's not so bad at all. Ito phone na ito has a shiny back and some glitters dito sa likod, which I think is okay, but marami lang siya fingerprints kung hindi ka nagpupunas ng phone. Now, ito phone na ito has one loudspeaker but easily compensated with its audio jack. Now, pag sinundot mo ka ng SIM slot, you get 2 nano SIM plus 1 micro SD expansion. Now, ito phone na ito has Android 14 running inside and it's a light version ng MIUI. So, all of the stuff here are the light version. So, para mas magaan lang siya. And ito phone na ito has a MediaTek Helio G36 as its main processor. And look, no, nakakuha siya ng 132,000 points dito sa Antutu benchmark. And this is the breakdown score. Ito naman score na dito sa Slingshot Extreme. Now, despite this phone being a light version, makita mo dito, pwede ka pa mag-extend ng yung memory up to 3 gigs. 3 plus 3, 6 gig. Kahit alam natin, it's a gimmick. Now, ito phone na ito has a very basic screen. 6.71 inch na IPS LCD and surprising, meron din siyang 90 Hz screen refresh rate. It also has a 500 nits of maximum brightness and a Corning Gorilla Glass 3 na protection. This one can display up to 720p. And probably the only thing na medyo downside niya is that teardrop notch pa rin siya despite 2024 na. But I ain't complaining kasi ang baba talaga ng kanyang presyo. Yung nga lang pati yung kanyang baba, malaki. Now, if your main purpose of this phone is using it sa socials, okay naman siya. If you're using Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and of course, TikTok, kaya naman mag-perform na itong phone na ito. If you're scrolling, wala namang problema. Halos wala ka mafe-feel naman ng lags, except siguro kung medyo maraming apps ka na nakabukas, medyo mafe-feel mo magiging sluggish na itong phone na ito. And take note that some of the apps na binubuksan ko dito takes a few seconds to load up. Now, if you're watching videos dito, don't expect too much. Only a 720p display, and the videos are watchable, but not the best. Now, ito phone na ito has 5,000 mAh of battery. Yung kanyang charging brick is a 10 watts na charging. So, alam naman natin, 10 watts is very, very slow for 2024. But on the flip side, the phone na ito has a really, really nice na battery, no? So, makunat ka ng battery, this one can withstand a 17 hours and 33 minutes na screen on time. This is tested based on 60 Hz of screen refresh rate and 50% na screen brightness. So, meaning the phone na ito kaya mag-last ng 2 days without any problem. And what I did dito sa phone na ito, ginamit ko siya pang tether to my other devices like laptop and tablets. Kayang-kaya na mag-tether. And it was really giving me that good connectivity rin. And tumatagal din na ng battery, which is one of the upside dito sa phone na ito. Imagine mo, you only buy this for 3,399 using it as a tethering device. Pwede pang dual SIM na pang tether. So kung walang signal si Globe, switch ka sa smart sa dito, pwede. Now, despite this being a very budget-friendly phone, ang kanyang fingerprint scanner is nandito sa side and wala dito sa likod, which is probably one of the good thing dito sa phone na ito. And ang kanyang camera naman, despite it being a big camera module dito sa likod, it only has a 8MP na main camera sensor and a 0.08MP na auxiliary lens. Don't expect too much kasi this one can only shoot you up to 1080 and 30. And ganang front-facing camera is a 5MP na can shoot you up to 1080 and 30. Now, taking some photos dito on outdoors, I would say na very plain, very simple na mga photos na makukuha mo dito. Don't expect too much kasi this is a very basic na smartphone. Despite that there are times that on outdoors, it can take you some good shot, but sometimes it gives you a little bit hard time to focus. Kasi alam naman natin, phones at this price point doesn't really give you something nice pagdating sa kanyang camera. And taking in some indoor shots, I would say there are times it was able to take in some good ones, surprisingly. But most of the time, just really some plain photos. If you're using kanyang front-facing camera, I would say very soft. Some photos na nakuha ko dito on outdoors, on indoors. Don't really expect too much from this camera kasi it's just a very, very basic na camera. Now, taking some videos using the front-facing camera, it's shaky. Pag medyo madilim, medyo mapapansin mo naninilim talaga ang yung video. And using the front-facing camera, it's shaky. And I would say na this is probably best if you're using it for mga still video lang. But if you're walking using this camera, talagang mahihilo ka ng gusto. Now guys, for 3,300, is this phone worth it? Okay ba siya pag day-to-day usage? I would say okay. Kasi makunat ka ng battery. This is probably one of the winning factor dito sa phone na ito. And it kind of doesn't look that bad at all. Might even be considered as a mid-range looking phone kasi hindi naman siya nagkakalayo sa Realme 12 ang kanyang itsura. But the price is definitely very low. Don't expect too much from its camera dahil it won't be able to perform that good. Don't expect din too much kanyang video kasi it's just a 720p na display. But overall, you can definitely buy this as a backup device or you can also buy this as your tethering device, pang hotspot. Okay na okay kasi makunat ang kanyang battery, like I said again. So if you're interested to know kung saan nyo pwede bilhin itong phone na ito, link on the description. And if you like this video, don't forget to share it to your friends. And a subscription to this channel would definitely be awesome. I'll see you in the next one. And so, ako pala si Richmond, and you're watching Gadget Sidekick. What's up? Like and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. For one of my latest uploads, click the dito. And for one of my popular uploads, click here.